What is up, everybody? This is the Redhead Gamer, and I would like to welcome you guys back to part 7 of my Mastodon campaign. Anyway, as usual, I've been slacking again, and that's because it was finals week, and I just got done moving back home with my parents. So right now, we're just gonna start assassinating some people. We're just gonna stab them in the throat, watch them fall over dead, and just get on with our lives. Our assassin is insanely good at doing what she does, as you can tell. Those knives are just so deadly. She stabs people, they fall over, and they die, and our life is good. It's just insane to watch, honestly, how much precision she has when it comes to killing people. So I got a few armies stationed over in the cities over here. They're just minding their own business. They don't even care what is going on right now because they know that they're just going to see some action soon and they're going to be able to kill themselves some Sardis people. I don't even know what Sardis is actually. Are they like Greek or what's their story? I think they're Greek, but I'm not 100% sure honestly. I really need to look up the history of some of these ancient factions, because in all honesty I don't even know them too well, even though they appear to be an important part of history, some of them. Yeah, I'm not too much of a history buff. Well, I mean, I know basic stuff, but I don't know too much. I don't know many of the obscure things. Like, I know, the basic history, like Caesar's conquest of Gaul, and I know Hannibal, and, I know a little bit about the Greek city-states, but that's about it, honestly. And that's only because they were pretty mainstream. And the funny thing is that I learned most of my history from Rome 1 Total War. I know that sounds ridiculous, but trust me, back in middle school when I first got a hold of Rome 1 pretty much helped me pass 6th grade history, which is pretty sad if you think about it. But at the same time, it was pretty cool. I knew about Caesar and Gaul because of Rome 1. I mean, I remember playing as the Julii, and, you went up into Gaul and you started conquering people, so, when the history teacher started asking questions, I kind of knew the basics. I mean, I didn't know exactly how it went, but I kind of had a overall understanding of what happened. Athens is still paying tribute to us, which is always a good thing, and I doubt they're going to betray us here because we helped them with Epirus. And as long as that keeps going, I think we're going to be just fine. As long as they continue to bow before their Macedonian overlords, everything shall be good. Rhodes is just minding its own business. Sardis is trying to fortify their city, trying to repel us out, because they know they're about to die a slow, horrible death if they don't stop us here. Anyway, it looks like they want a trade agreement, but we're going to decline that because we don't really care about giving them any more money. We're making serious bank each turn too, and Sardis doesn't really have much to stand against us. In fact, I could continue on killing their generals if I wanted to, but since I've killed so many of their generals, I think it's about time I start poisoning the troops. So we're just going to keep doing that. We're going to whittle them down, make sure their armies are insanely weak, and then we're just going to come in and crush them like they're nothing. Their leadership sucks, their troops are dying, and soon they'll be unable to stand against us. That's the plan so far. So we're just going to sit here, relax, enjoy our time, let our forces and our money build up, and everything will be fine in a few seconds, because we're just going to come in and raffle stomp the hell out of these people. So yeah, I gotta say, being back from college is insanely nice. I don't have to worry about starving anymore, and I don't have to worry about living on nothing but ramen noodles and frozen pizzas, and it's all just good. It's all just good. So I'm going to recruit some cheap troops for this guy in the background. Might as well get him some troops, have a small backup army to support the main armies. Just in case something crazy happens. We don't want to be caught off guard if one of our stronger armies were to all of a sudden get wiped out. That would be insanely unfortunate. But luckily we have enough things to deal with it, I believe. I'm wondering though if I should start upgrading. I'm gonna upgrade the village in this town here, and then I'm gonna end my turn and watch the shields go by as I always do. Rome, I have no clue what they're trying to do here. Syracuse is at war with Carthage, I believe, and Libya, and they are holding out. They are fighting tooth and nail, trying to stop themselves from becoming another colony of Carthage, and man, they just keep trying and trying, and I'm actually a little... I feel a little bit for them, you know what I mean? They just keep trying. And I'm sure they'll be there soon, they just have to keep on trying. Libya is moving in for the kill. They actually managed to capture one of Rome's provinces, so it looks like Rome won't become a superpower this game. Unless they somehow turn the tides against Carthage and Libya. But I don't know how for sure they're going to manage to do that. And then what do we got here? Our hidden agent was exposed, and that is unfortunate, but I don't even care. We're going to go in for the kill here on this guy. He has pretty decent cutting, but I'm pretty sure we can get him with the knife. And we managed to get him with the knife. Wow. Anyway, he's been stabbed, he's bleeding, he's dead. And chances are he'll never be coming back. Unless they are skilled in necromancy or something of that sort. Or they make a deal with the Demon Lord, but luckily for us, he is on our side. So I doubt they'll have no form of infernal or dark magic to help them in their quest to fight against me. So we're lucky in that regard. We just had to keep up the assault though, because that's all we really have to do, honestly. These guys don't stand much of a chance against us. And I'm just going to look around at my empire real quick, because I am enjoying this view while it lasts. Ah, yes, it's glorious, ain't it? So very glorious. We got our champion, and I'm wondering what I should do here. Oh, I'm going to send him into assault a patrol. Gonna send him to attack that cavalry unit. Let's see how this goes. And does he get it? Yes, he manages to do it. Alright, so it looks like he doesn't really do much of an action when he does that, but okay. I'm perfectly cool with that.
I am greater than mighty Achilles.
Let's see, look at his skills real quick. Yeah, he's pretty nice. I like leveling up Zeal, because Zeal always seems to be the most effective stat for me to level up. Probably not in all cases, but for me, yeah, it's the easiest to use, because for some reason many people don't seem to have too much of a counter to it, for whatever reason. So I'm perfectly fine with that. I think it's about time I start moving my troops up, though. This is where we get to crush them. Oh, and it looks like I just failed. My troops won't be able to reach him this turn. But we do have him locked in. And with his weakened army and his inferior numbers, I doubt he's going to be able to stand against us if we do attack him. So let's end the turn here. It doesn't really matter what he does now. He's either going to run into one of our cities and we're just going to wreck him, or he's going to try to fight that army coming towards him and he's still going to get wrecked. There is nothing he can do. He's surrounded, he's weak, he has inferior numbers, and he's about to get wasted. Pontus wants a non-aggression pact with us, and we're just going to accept that. Or we can counter-offer, but yeah, we'll just accept it for now. That way, we don't have to worry about them for long. Yeah, we won't have to worry about them at all as we expand against Sardis. We're also at war with the Seleucids, so after I'm done taking out Sardis, I'm going to have to move down towards them. And having that non-aggression pact with Pontus will kind of make me feel a little better when I go to bed at night, because I know that they probably won't try to backstab me. And if they do, then well, damn. But I doubt they will. Sardes doesn't have much of an army left anyway. So we should be able to easily just walk in and stomp them if we wanted to. And I think that's exactly what we're going to do here in a second once we get everything all set up and going. We just gotta send in our spies first and just either kill or poison some people and everything's going to be just perfect. Actually, we're going to be killing people either way. Just, you know, it changes the importance of the person who's getting poisoned or stabbed or whatever. So let's go in for a blade assassination on this general here. And it looks like we managed to kill him. Oh, look at that. He just got knifed. He's laying on the ground dead, and he easily just got replaced. So they're getting new generals every so often, and it looks like we're going to make this small Sardes army retreat into the middle of Turkey here. And we're just going to go in there, I think, and kill them all if we can. But it looks like they moved out of our range, which is quite unfortunate. But oh well. We'll send in our champion here to assault the patrol. So let's assault their javelins real quick. Damage their skirmish units, even though we really don't have to worry about it because we have such a huge army. And then we'll just send in one of our other armies around here to finish them off as quickly as possible, so we don't have to worry about them for much longer. So I'm gonna get the second level of strength here, and then I'll send in this army. Yeah, really easy battle, obviously, so we're just gonna balance stance this. Watch him get stabbed in the face as he falls to the ground, and we got a decisive victory. So the real question now is, what should we do with the captives? I think we'll release them. We'll be merciful this time around. That way we don't have any problems in the future. For now, at least. So let's send our army back to the city. And for our champion, I don't know what I'm gonna do with him yet. So many options, so little time, but I just don't know exactly what I want to do at this moment in time. But oh well. They have a little navy in the corner there. Nothing I should be too worried about, I believe. And then they have this guy right here. Their generals think they're so smart and so deadly and all this other cool stuff. But you know what? They really don't stand a chance against us. That's the funny thing. Even though this guy has a lot of cunning, he obviously has a very, very weak zeal skill. So we should be able to easily kill him if we wanted to. I could send in my spy right now and have him get stabbed to death. And I think that's what I'm gonna do when this turn ends here. Not exactly 100% on what I want to do, but I have a basic idea. Anyway, Rome is still being Rome. I have no idea what they're doing right now. They're probably still at war with Carthage and Libya, but they really haven't done much. So I don't know if they're at a stalemate or if they're just weak or what's going on here. And Sardes comes and they're sieging my city, but I'm perfectly fine with that. As you can tell, we have the advantage here, so we're just gonna use it, and we got a close victory. Now we could release captives, or we could kill them all. That's the real thing. But you know what? I think I'll be merciful again, and I'll release the captives. They can run on back to wherever they live. I honestly don't care, because soon they're gonna die. And it looks like Syracuse is at war with Carthage and Libya has one of their champions next to them. They better hope whatever they're doing works. So we're gonna poison the provisions of this army here. And it looks like we failed, unfortunately. It's probably because the guy has such an insanely high cunning skill. But I'm perfectly fine with that. We're gonna move one of our armies down here and just get everything set up they're not going to be able to defend against us. I have such a huge stat compared to theirs that there's no way they're going to be able to do much. Unless that other guy back in Iconium moves down to defend. But he's recruiting right now, so hopefully he'll just stay up there recruiting. But even if he does come down, I'm pretty sure we can take him on. We really don't have much to worry about from Sardes. Our empire is 5 times bigger than theirs, and we also have bigger armies, so we have the advantage here. No problem whatsoever. I could move the Gods of War down, but I'm not sure if I should right now exactly. Yeah. Anyways, sorry about the delay in videos again. Life's been hectic. Yeah, just got back from college, moved in. Everything's good. Just, you know, takes a while getting used to it all again. As you guys can tell from the last video I made where I showed myself, it was the Crusader Kings 2 vote. We moved into a different house, and I honestly haven't spent much time in this house, and it feels really weird, you know? It doesn't have that homely feeling yet, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm completely out of place, sort of, because I'm just not used to it. Huh. A beautiful young woman is to be stoned to death by local women jealous of her beauty. Yeah, we'll punish the women, obviously. And then we'll end our turn here. So yeah, it just doesn't have that homely feeling yet for me. And it just feels weird, so it'll take a while to get used to. But other than that, it's a pretty nice house. It's a lot nicer than the other ones we've had, actually. You know? Has a pretty big basement. Has a second floor. I mean, it's really nice. That's really all I can say, honestly. But anyway, back to the game. Oh yeah, and the neighborhood here, like, it's a suburb. Oh god, I've never lived in a suburb here. It's so weird. There's people jogging and walking their dogs and stuff, and it's like, dude, nobody would have done this in my old neighborhood. You know? But anyway, trade agreements, yeah, we're gonna accept it. I'm perfectly fine with that, Syracuse. Our hidden agent exposed. That looks like we got some of Aphrodite's favor, even though it said the wrath of Aphrodite. So we can rally slaves, we could assault a garrison. Oh man, once again the possibilities are endless. So let's do this. And it looks like we failed. Oh well, I'm perfectly fine with that. So I'm gonna move my army up here, encircle it, and then I'm just gonna bring my second army up here for even more firepower. Because why not? And then we're gonna attack here. And we obviously have this one, so we're just gonna, you know, auto-resolve this. Stab to the foot, stab to the shoulder, and you are dead. Rot in a pool of your own blood, Sardes, General. Capture the following settlements, C-Day. I have no idea where that is, but okay. Also, let's see if we can capture the final city here. And it looks like that is a no-go. That is definitely a no-go, so we're just going to back up a little bit here, give them their breathing space. And then we're going to send up our spy to do some damage. So let's commit some arson on their main village building. Let's get this done. Light their homes on fire. Sabotage successful, and it looks like we got this going on. I'm hoping to capture Iconium here, and then it looks like we can move on down into Seleucid lands afterwards. We're at war with them too because we declared war on Sardes, so they kind of joined their allies in the fight. Little did they know, though, that they've sealed their fates by doing so. The fools. We got this in the bag. But anyway, this is the end of the 7th part, so thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you in the next part. Stay tuned for the 8th part, should be up shortly. I will see you guys around. Praise the Demon Lord!